Hi, I'm the host of the STO Smokers Lounge. I'm here to tell you about Anchor, the perfect app that you can use right now to start your own podcast network. You can broadcast right now. All you got to do is download the app, whether you have a phone, iPad, or even a laptop or desktop. You can right now download Anchor or go to Anchor FM right now and start recording and have your stuff broadcasted over multiple platforms such as Spotify. So go to Anchor today and start your podcast career like I have. Because trust me, I love me some Anchor. What's going on, man?
What's going on, sir?
Shit, you tell me, because your butt been goddamn traveling like a wild man lately.
Oh, that's normal. That's normal for me. That's how I get it done.
Oh my goodness, man. You have been, god dang.
It's just another day.
I'm like, you trying to get the moniker the hardest fucking and working man in porn.
Oh, I've been at that. That ain't not new. I've accepted that. I wear that crown proudly.
Oh my goodness, man. We go get to that in a second, but I know you're a wrestling fan, man. You know we had to talk about it. Because I didn't get to talk about it. Bruh, what the fuck, man? What is going on? Do you feel, knowing what you know of wrestling, because I can tell you a guy that's a real big wrestling fan like me, WWE gonna be selling the next couple of years. I think they setting that shit
obvious.
up for that.
It's obvious.
Yeah, because I don't think he want to leave it to his kids.
Which is crazy. I'm like, I don't know. Maybe it's not crazy. All I know is that we had this expectation that he was going to do what his dad did for him, which is just leave him the company. Yeah. Right? Whether you die and you leave it to him, or you're getting too old for this and you want to take a seat, give it to somebody like Triple H who's proved that he can handle this shit. Yeah. But no, I guess he just want to sell it to Disney or Fox or NBC or somebody.
Yeah, because see, to me, because I was telling somebody this, and it's funny how all these experts are sitting there saying he's not selling, he's not. Dude, this is classic business move to prepare for a sale. Because what people don't realize, one of the things he complained about when he took over WCW was all those big contracts that he took on when he bought WCW.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I think about it, he had Nash. He still had Hogan under contract at the time. Think about Sting, even though Sting opted out. You feel what I'm saying? So he's looking at it as, okay, if I sell this, is this going to lessen the money that I'll make from the sale with all these contracts on me? Yeah. And that's why he's doing a lot of it. And then too, he's just like, also the thought process that I need bigger and younger. No, nigga, you need better wrestlers.
True.
You know, but see, this goes to me that I think he hates professional wrestling.
Oh, he always has. I mean, he wanted to be his vision. He wants to take the craft and let it be his, redefinition of it. That's why it doesn't allow certain terms that relate to wrestling to be said on TV. Mm-hmm. You're a superstar. Don't you dare call yourself a professional wrestler. That's why when somebody leaves the company, the first thing they do is call themselves a professional wrestler.
Yeah, because see, here's what people don't understand. He went to college at ECU at Greenville, so he was disposed to Southern wrestling. Cause I'm pretty sure he went to some of the shows down there. Yep. Then you also got to think he was there when his dad left the NWA. And the arguments that they was having when it came to Buddy Rogers, the NWA World Title, and all that stuff. And then let's not forget about Black Saturday, where he took over Georgia Championship Wrestling, and the Southern people weren't having that shit. They were like, "Who the fuck is Bob Backlund? Why do we care? Where's Rick? Where's Dusty? we like Andre, but no, we need the Andersons out of this one."
Right.
The Boogie Woogie Man. So it was kind of like his degradation was from the NWA. And then when he thought he got the NWA, he still had to deal with WCW. So, and also I think he's seen the writing on the walls with AEW. The AEW going to eventually surpass them in some way, shape, form.
It's inevitable.
Yeah, because I'm sorry, I'm a huge wrestling fan. I'm a mark. I watch it all from New Japan to NWA to WWE, and then see all these guys leaving. Like damn, who the hell I just saw? Bronson. You know Bronson. He ended up in Impact and New
Yeah,
Japan,
I saw that recently.
which I'm not surprised because he fits the New Japan mold.
Mm-hmm.
You feel me? Like that. So, but I'm curious to see where Swerve Strickland going. No longer his name ain't no goddamn Scott. Shane Strickland, Swerve. Okay, let's go back. I'm curious to see where he's gonna go. Because at one point he was the MLW world champion before he got with WWE. And he's probably, which is crazy that they were willing to push Top Dollar, who is not that great of a wrestler, over him. That blew my fucking mind.
That didn't blow my mind at all. It's just stereotypical Vince, where it's like, I don't care about your talent. Who's the big guy in the group? He's big. Yeah. He has charisma. We're going to rock with him, and y'all two are going to be the tag team, and the girl will just be the girl. Never mind, the girl is gone. Never mind, you're all gone, because Top Dollar keeps pissing people off backstage. Which is crazy. How do you fire all three of them just because Top Dollar was pissing people off backstage?
No, I think this is what happened, if you want to be honest, is that I don't think Top Dollar was pissing people off. Top Dollar was trying to protect the image of the group. And Vince don't like that shit, especially if you haven't gotten cachet with him. Like, Roman could talk shit to him. He look at Top Dollar like, you big ass nigga, you can't say shit to me. Nigga, you ain't even help. Fuck out my face. You know? And then two, the reason why B-Fab got fired, B-Fab hasn't came up to speed as a wrestler. And if people know Vince, two things he hate more than vanilla midgets. He hate managers and valets. Because everyone kept wondering why Scarlett Bordeaux go up with Brand Cross. Because she was a valet. He didn't want a valet. You know, period. So, and to me, that would have been, yeah. And to me, he made a big mistake. Because Hit Row was about to get them some serious ratings.
Yep.
You know, period. Because people was feeling them. You know, and then think about it. You could have had you had the BET market, the urban market. You could have them motherfuckers on the BET Hip Hop Awards. Imagine, you know, I forgot he's white. Never mind.
He don't give a fuck about that.
You know, I don't want to have nothing to do with that niggerism. Fuck that. I don't want the niggerism.
So look, but it's reality.
Yeah, but I think. Oh, and then to see Jay leave on AEW, lost my noodle, yo.
Oh, that was dope.
Yeah, see, that's it. And then I heard the Briscoes was backstage.
Oh, I heard about that the next day. I'm not surprised. I'm just curious to see how they all going fit, because everybody can't be a main eventer and then some prominent storyline. You know, it's just not how this works. But I'm just curious to see how they're going to mesh with everybody else. Jay Lethal specifically. I think the Briscoes would be fine getting into the tag team division. Yeah, because I see them at the top. They'll be champs by mid next year. I see that coming. The reason I'm saying that is that one, that good of a tag team, and plus he knows that they're going to draw ratings because the fans love them. You know, period. In my opinion, Jay Briscoe should have had more title runs as the Ring of Honor champion than he had. Because to me, he was a great champion. He only had one, right?
Two.
Oh, he had two. Okay.
Yeah, remember he beat, who was it? Kevin Owens to win it the first go around, and then he came back and I forgot, and he beat what's his damn name? Mike Elgin to win it the second time. That's when he lost to Jay Lethal. But them because one, they're gonna put him against FTR. They're not gonna have them lose too much. They can't. You know, and I'm seeing that AEW is heading towards being a little bit more serious and less comedy there. Especially with Daniel Bryan being there and CM Punk being there. Because you know they ain't gonna go for so much comedy shit.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then I also like Brian Danielson.
There we go.
Bruh,
Takes
people
some
don't
getting used to,
realize
right?
it's the Ring of Honor Brian Danielson.
With
See, people didn't see
WWE
honor.
experience, with big
Yeah.
stage experience. He is prime right now. I'm
Oh my.
indie Brian Danielson, but with WrestleMania experience. So yeah,
Yes,
I'm the
because
shit.
because you watched him back in Ring of Honor, that was his character. He was a sluggish ass, whether he was a good guy or a bad guy. He always bragged about his wrestling. Same thing. Just like I like the fact that they're making him win matches with different moves.
Oh yeah, he's just a cocky bastard. Now it's funny that everybody just assumes he was a face. He never talked. He never did anything. I was like, he ain't identified himself yet. We'll see how this goes. And then he identified himself as a heel immediately, and a great one, effortlessly.
Oh yes,
like it was beautiful.
It was funny. They were cheering as soon as he said WrestleMania. Here come the Boobs.
Oh, they lost their mind. They're like, oh no, that's a cuss word here. Don't do that. You know what he was doing though.
I love what he said. I'm disappointed it wasn't Kenny Omega. I said, oh yeah, he's healed. He's healed.
As soon as he said that, I was like, oh, let me turn the volume up. Let me turn everything else down because this is gonna be must see. This is gonna be the moment of the week that's gonna make me want to tune in next week. And boy, was I wrong, because the moment of the week was the voice of the voiceless not saying shit.
Shit! He walked in and looked at MJF and said,
him like, nigga, just left.
Nigga, please. I don't know why I can't. You ain't even worth a word, motherfucker. I'm out.
Hey, Maxwell. He's like, okay. It just left.
And you know something? That was hot. Even Jim Cornette had to give props. He said, that's the perfect way of doing it.
We call that reading the room. It's like, listen, you already know that this is going to be feud of the year because both of you are the goats on the mic. And you can go in the fucking ring. And you just have this, like, you're just like the best at what you do in this generation. Punk knows that.
Yeah.
So that's why he's like, oh, y'all freaking sitting, waiting on your toes to see what I'm going to say. I'm going to troll y'all real quick. I'm not
but you know what the money match is.
It's going to still be the moment of the week.
You know what the money match is, right? For Punk, right? If you're a wrestling fan, you know what the money match is, and we waiting on it. Because
I have two.
He did say he wants to fuck. Okay, what's your two?
For Punk, I have two currently. Brian Danielson and Colt Cabana.
Ooh, I'll beat you.
Mm-hmm.
It's gonna happen. If it don't happen this year, it will happen the next Wrestle Kingdom. Kenta versus CM Punk.
Oh, we talking about the Forbidden Door shit. Yeah, Battle of the GTS. Yeah.
Yeah,
I thought
because
you within the company, but yeah, for the Forbidden Door wise, yeah.
Because I'm very surprised that they haven't went there yet, and I'm waiting for the match with CM Punk wins. He got his back turned, and Kenta come from out of nowhere and catch him with that GTS and said, "I see you at Wrestle Kingdom, bro. I'm buying that pay-per-view."
Yeah, that would be beautiful.
So, what other wrestling do you watch? I mean, of course, WWE, AEW. You know, whatever wrestling do you watch?
I mean, okay, so those two are the two that I watch consistently, just because they're easier to access on my YouTube TV and stuff. I catch Wrestle Kingdoms. I catch those. I don't miss Wrestle Kingdoms. I don't keep up with everything else, but I don't miss Wrestle Kingdoms. Outside of that, I don't really watch much of it. I don't watch Impact. I don't watch Ring of Honor. I didn't watch Ring of Honor. And what's the other one? MLW. I don't watch that.
Yeah, it's alright. It's what I like about MLW, Jacob Fatu, because I'm sorry, that whole goddamn family is beast. Goddamn.
Speaking of them, I don't know if you count NXT as WWE or that part of that regular. But
I saw Little Uso. I saw Baby Boy Uso.
Little Uso is there now. You look like just miniature Rikishi with blonde hair.
Man, and he's beast.
Yes.
It's like, which makes me wonder about Nia Jax, babe.
Oh man, Nia Jax just hurt too many people.
What happened? You had Fatu Alpha, who is training everybody. And from what you can see, they train them well. Because I'm saying this now, she's the main one.
Nia is fucking people up. Like, I love Nia to death with her big sexy ass, but she was fucking people up. I like her last run where she started twerking in the ring. I was like, there, and she started wearing that natural hair. I was like, there she go, there she go. And when she started boxing with Charlotte, I was like, there she go, there she go. I ain't think much of that because I know they like friends backstage, so I mean it happens.
Yeah.
It ain't like Charlotte and Becky where they're like, oh, they don't fuck with each other. But Charlotte and Nia Jax fuck with each other. So I was like, oh, they'll get over it. But I wasn't too surprised that they actually let her go. I was like, she was fucking people up a lot.
Mm-hmm. Because see, but back to my man Jacob, I think he's the best one out the bunch. If you go watch him, this dude is give me Umaga with the flying capability of Teddy Hart. There's Umaga. There you go with Jacob 5-2. And he's a beast. I mean, it's kind of like, you know, like one of my dream matches is seeing him against Roman. Because I think that would be because when I watched him, it was like the way that this motherfucker can do that moonsault for his size. Bruh, I'm telling you, watch him.
Yeah, it's gonna be lit.
The other shit I watch is I go overseas and I watch Progress and I watch ICW. I'm a ICW fanatic. I fell in love with them. I fell in love with the wrestling over there. Mostly because the accent. All you gotta do, if you got Peacock, you can watch on Peacock.
Oh, okay.
Trust me, it's worth watch. Because let's see who came from there. Mustache Mountain came from there. Your boy, who else? All three of what's the name of them? Callus, who I love Callus, I love their theme music. They came from there. Yeah. No, that's NSA UK. More so for you, Drop with the woman.
I do love it. I fuck with that music.
Bro, like, no.
It's a British thing.
Yeah, NXT UK is to me better than NXT. To me, as far as storyline and the match, because think about it, everybody
storyline. Ain't shit. Ain't no storyline going on in NXT, right? Yeah,
and that's why
the better wrestlers, but I will only give them that advantage because they can be as stiff as they want. So that's why they can get away with a lot more shit.
And they
you can get away on the main roster. Doudrop can't do half of the shit that she did in NXT UK because you can't kill Bianca like you would kill the hell is her name? Jenny. You can kill Jenny as much as you want. You ain't doing that to Bianca.
Cause I can hear that Sean talk about no, I'm not rapping her.
Jenny not expensive. Bianca expensive. You better not fucking hit her like that.
Oh my God. Bianca look at her like she got problems. Like, bitch, did you have to punch me like that? My jaw ain't. It been 2 weeks. My
friends are so mad that she's like in this secondary storyline. I'm like, bruh, she can't be in the main event forever. She will be back. Damn. Yeah. Let her do something else and elevate somebody else for once.
Yeah, because to be honest with you,
many women that can do that right now. Outside of the 4 horsewomen, it's rare for them to have that another woman with that kind of star power that can have a secondary feud. Realistically,
yeah. Because if you want to be honest, outside of them 5, who's hot?
They are no one, but they're doing their best currently to like build up Liv and Toni Storm, and I'm here for that because both of them are great. Both of them have the following and stuff like that, and they have potential. Are they going to beat Charlotte and Becky? No, but one thing I can't speak for Charlotte because Charlotte is very egotistical. I can't speak for Becky because a lot of people forgot about this because she's been gone for so long. Becky will make you care about the person that is across the ring from her.
Yeah,
she will do her best. She is that locker room leader that they need. That will not just walk through you. Yeah, she'll beat you. I mean, that's not really her call. Vince wants her to keep the title. But she will make you look great. She will make you feel important. She single-handedly single-handedly revived Asuka's career a couple years ago. It made
Man,
her feel
she single-handedly revived the women's division.
Yep.
If you want to go there, because if you want to be honest, Charlotte is okay. Yeah, she's the shit. Okay, hands down. Like I said, I'm still waiting for the Tessa. I'm waiting for that. But it was Becky that made people excited about the women's divisions versus that of Charlotte, because we got drowned out by Charlotte.
Yep.
You know, because think about it. Charlotte was. I don't think Charlotte ever went a whole year without the title, title. You know, period. Because even they put her over. You know, say Rhea Ripley, which kind of blew my fucking mind.
I saw that coming. I mean, they took her NXT title. I wasn't surprised they was going to take the other title from her.
NXT. I think Charlotte was going to be in NXT. I just thought she just came down there to help boost the ratings for a moment.
Yeah, I didn't think she was actually going to win the belt. That was stupid. That was a terrible booking decision.
Oh my God. But see, but then again, it's kind of like that Shawn Michaels scenario.
Charlotte ain't got that much pull backstage. Not that people think she has. She a
it ain't the pull.
It's so like spotlight her, but she don't got the pull to be like, oh, I want to go over this person. You see what happened when she tried to get over Becky on that title stage? Becky wanted to run hands backstage.
Yeah. She damn sure wanted to throw hands. She was like, no, something. I would beat your ass, bitch, but I got a match. Talk to you later.
Yeah. Oh, did you watch Survivor Series?
Yes, I did. That was
their best. That's the match.
That's the match I missed, and I heard it was stiff.
Well, you missed that? Oh, that match was super stiff. They beat the fuck out of each other. That was their best match. That match was the realest feeling. I know it's not real, but it's the realest feeling match I've seen. It's almost like
they took out their frustration on each other.
What happened?
I said they took out their frustration on each other.
Yeah, it's that's what I was gonna say. It's the social equivalent of when 2011 Vince tore up the script and told CM Punk to just go out there and do what you want, and he cut that pipe bomb. That's what they did wrestling wise. They just went out there. They was cussing each other out. They did not care about the censors, and it was just stiff beating the shit out of each other. I was like, "Yo, I'm here for this. Nothing topped that. I'm baffled that they
and I heard everybody from Wrestle Talk. They said that was the match of the night.
Mm-hmm. The only match that mattered. Everything else was like had some kind of blemish to it.
How can I put this? There's no gravitas to it no more.
Oh no, it's stupid. There's I don't give a fuck. First of all of the teams are people that were just on the other brand a week ago. So it's like, why am I fighting for SmackDown? I've been here for a week. I ain't got no kind of opportunity. And if I win the Battle Royal, or what's the other thing, the traditional Survivor Series match, don't nothing come from it. I don't get no title shot. I don't get no crown. I ain't number one contender. Seth is already the number one contender, so who cares?
Yeah.
Bianca not number one contender all of a sudden because she won that, she was the sole survivor. It means nothing.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because the team concept back in the day was based off of two top main eventers who was feuding, and they built their team. You know what I'm saying? And it was kind of like when they did the brand split and all that shit, it lost its gravitas. And even to me, they should do it to where, okay, the winning team, the next night, they get to face each other to get a shot at the belt, or the person that gets the pin will get a shot at the belt. You know, because
some kind of reward to motivate you to give a fuck. I was Kevin Owens that night where I was just like, you know what, I'm just gonna leave. I was just gonna head out. He just walked out of the match. I was like, I feel you, bro. This is stupid.
I'm getting paid with you. Say I'm a scum, I'm a piece of shit. But there you go. I love. I'm sorry. I can't deal with Kevin Owens as a face. I need him as a heel. I need him as an asshole.
Oh, that's what he currently is.
Yeah. That's why I'm like, heel. Yeah. And to me, they should have never turned it. Because it's certain cats that you don't need to ever turn them face. Period. Even though he kind of didn't change when he became a face, he still was who he was. Mm-hmm. But it's just with Kevin Owens, like the group that he had in Ring of Honor. He's scum.
Yeah, he's a scumbag. He's a natural scumbag. I mean, I feel that, but I will say when he first turned face, I'm not counting him coming back from that hiatus when he took a step back for Kofi. I don't count that. He turned heel almost immediately when the spotlight was on him. I'm talking about when he was fucking up Shane McMahon. I was okay with that face version of him because he was still a scumbag, but he was like, listen, I'm not about to just be fucking you up to fuck you up. I'm fucking you up for the people in the back because they too scared to fuck you up. He was on the Stone Cold shit perfectly. And, you know, he had a stunner too, so it worked. But then he started turning into that corny baby face where I just got to do what's right. And I'm like, that ain't you. Nah, that's not my Kevin Owens. That's not my Kevin Steen. This is bullshit.
Oh, yes. Now, I'm going to ask you this. Do you think they should have kept him with the package power drive versus the stunner? To me, I think the package power driver was his baby. You get what I'm saying? Other than the pop-up power bomb. Because to me, it was just the way he did it, it was like nasty. It looked nasty. It looked good. You feel what I'm saying?
I'm never a fan of them giving somebody else's move. It just feels weird. I'm like, it was cool for a minute, him doing the stunner the same way it was cool for a minute when Seth was pedigreeing motherfuckers. But eventually it's like, it's not his. Come on, bro. Like, I get it. Y'all can't let go of the past. But I love the pop-up powerbomb and what it does and how he makes it. He makes a regular-ass move feel special. Why would you make that a signature? Why are people kicking out of that all of a sudden? I don't like that.
No, I'm going to tell you, the first time I ever saw a pop-up anything, right? And this is on the Indies. This is down here where I'm from. It was called, what the fuck they call it? CWF Mid-Atlantic. And with this guy named, I can't think of his name. But what it was a match he had. It was for the J Crown title. I cannot think of this dude's name. It's a white dude. And he was going against this Lance Lude. Lance Lude supposed to be like the shit down here. Great cruiserweight, crazy. He kind of looked like a skinny version of Matt Cross.
Okay.
Drop Matt Cross 100 pounds. Okay, he about a good 230. Give me about 150, Matt Cross. All right. The match start, dude runs. He catches him, throws him in the air, and catches him with a right hand across the jaw. Match over.
Damn.
That shit was nasty, bro. Nasty. So when I saw Kevin Owens do the powerbomb, I said, that's better, actually. I said, damn, where the fuck that come from? But see, that's what I said. Just like they took away the buckle brain buster from Sami Zayn. That was a finish maneuver. And I'm still trying to figure out how the hell he did that without hurting nobody.
Right.
It like some of the
they just, they've been in the game for so long. They just, there's no way they can fail certain moves. But it's just the look sometimes for WWE is like the look where it's like, okay, I know they nail this all the time. Same way that they, a couple years ago, they did Seth Rollins' stump. Like, yeah, he's never fucked it up. He's never injured anyone with it. But it's the look. We kind of have this whole thing about concussions right now. And this one, So it's tough.
Yeah. Because I never really liked the buckle bomb. Now, the buckle against the side.
That shit that almost ended Sting's career? Nah. I wasn't here for it.
No. Because like Jim Cornette said, you ain't seeing what he's doing. And then if he don't throw you right and throw you with the right timing, you're going to hit all the back of your neck. Because he's supposed to be, you hit at least your shoulder blade area. So that it takes most of the brunt of that shot. Period. Yes, I'm that much of a wrestling geek, people. I wanted to be a wrestler. But anyway, I didn't go to wrestling school, but trust me, it crossed my mind until I saw the Big Show. And I was like, nah, I'm good. Because they would have told me, you got a match against the Big Show. I quit. I made a joke about his ass, and that's why he betrayed the last guy. I'm good.
No, I'm not interested.
Yeah, but it's just to me, it's kind of like people don't realize like when we came, because I don't know your age, and to a certain extent,
Mm-hmm.
But people don't realize we have more access to wrestling than we ever did when we was younger. Like the closest we could have it was really a magazine. Like I
Yeah.
could never see New Japan, period, unless it was WCW and Muda, you
Mm-hmm.
know. Or like I used to sit there and like when they used to come on Galavision, it was back in the day. And I used to sit there and go to my sister's house on purpose just to watch Triple A. Yeah, because it just be funny. It just, but like I said, ICW, I love it to death because the accents and some of the characters. Like one of my favorite villains is Stature Wright. And this
Mm-hmm.
is funny about me. He's a huge fan of Margaret Thatcher. That was his character supposed to be, right?
Mm-hmm.
And it's called the Thatcher Cabinet. So he comes out and it's like some piano type music. He's walking like he's holding her book like it's a Bible. And it's like
Okay.
and it's tight, it's a tight ass with him and his boys behind it. He gets in the ring and he grabbed him and he said, I am Thatcher that. The disciple of the band is Margaret Thatcher. and what made it funny is all the time the faces grab the book and he'll be so they go to like they're gonna rip it apart. He be about to cry. Thing like a Bible where he can go as a wrestler and actually all them cats, which is interesting because I'm telling you, check it out, check out Progress, check out ICW, and definitely it's funny. WXW, which is Wild Side, which I heard about them years ago through
Mm-hmm.
El Generico and in Germany. And your boy Alex Wolf, who was with Imperium, he's over there now. Actually, he's supposed to be up to try to win their belt, their top belt. But I like
Okay.
their title called the Shotgun Belt. Now, what's interesting about it is you're the champ, but you don't know who you defend the title against the day of. Actually, the moment you hit the ring. That's what I
Oh
like
shit.
about that shit. So it'll show a
Sounds
lottery,
exciting.
and then it just somebody's name come up. Then that means you got to wrestle against them. And I mean, they be having. I like the wrestlers because they is stiff as shit. Because they stiff as shit. Like because I'm very surprised that Vince ain't brought Tyler Bate over. That young motherfucker bad, yo.
True.
He's bad
That's
as shit,
surprising.
man.
That
He
boy, it's
reminds
like
me of John
you
Cena.
wasting his youth.
He reminds me of John Cena. I mean, his strength, the way that he works or what have you. But the guy I like over NXT UK though is Norm Dar though.
Oh yeah, I like him too.
And
Lot of personality and a great wrestler.
oh yes, and all them young as shit. They young
I'm glad
as
he got
shit.
the fuck out of I'm glad he got the fuck out of 205 Live before he ended up getting released like the rest of them.
Yeah, but I don't think they're gonna fuck with NXT UK because the England market is too important to them.
Yeah, they watching it. They watching it over there.
Yeah, they watching it heavy and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
But shoot, but like I said, I'm waiting to see Walter come back. I'm sorry. Give me Walter versus Reigns. No. Walter versus Reigns. We ain't talking about no bullshit. No, give me Walter versus Reigns. I want to see
Do you
Reigns.
think
I
they're
want
gonna
to
treat him
see
like a star on the main roster though?
Vince might because
He had one moment, and they had him in Survivor Series, and he got eliminated by Drew McIntyre. Quick.
yeah. But see that because he was NXT UK, and I think what it is if Vince because Vince like if he was willing to push top dollar, ain't no fucking way you're gonna see him tell me he wouldn't push Walter. It just Walter don't want to live over here. Trust me, they wanted him. Obviously, I'm not moving. No, I'll come to England. I might come over here, for one event. No, I'm not. No, I'm good. I'm good. Because he know on the European market, he good. Period. And then he would have, if he never made WWE, he would have made New Japan. And can you imagine him and Minoru Suzuki?
Yeah, that'd be dope.
Oh my
crazy asshole, man.
I love Minoru Suzuki. I'm sorry.
Yeah, me too.
Man. He's just sick.
Very fun to watch. I will say that.
Yeah, it was like it's like to me, my favorite match with him was him and Tommy Ishii.
Mm-hmm.
That is one of the stiffest matches I ever fucking seen in my damn life. And you know the pit bull, he stiff as it comes. You talking
Mm-hmm.
about Noazuki. And what people rap, Noazuki is actually an MMA fighter. Like, he held the New Japan belt when they actually was really wrestling. Like, they were having mixed martial arts matches. And he was champ. So that tell you how tough this old motherfucker is.
Right.
Oh my goodness, man. But yeah, I'm gonna talk more wrestling with you, man. Cause I don't get to talk wrestling with people, man. And stuff, cause I love that about as much as I love Japanese. I actually, yeah, I love my wrestling. I'm sorry. I grew up on it. Plus, I'm right there during the arena. Used to go see it all the time.
Oh.
See,
I didn't start seeing like shows until I was grown.
mm,
I started going to like SmackDown and Raws when they come around. I went to Extreme Rules
yeah.
only because it was in my city.
Mm. I'm territory days baby. So
Mm-hmm.
I'm seeing Wahoo McDaniels and Black Jack Mulligan. And I used to watch WWE. It came on back then. It's called Madison Square Garden Network.
Mm-hmm.
That when Bob Backlund was champ, and I
Oh,
actually
okay.
saw when Jimmy Snuka came off the cage on Don Morocco. I actually saw that shit.
Oh shit.
I saw it. I didn't see it last on TV, which is funny as fuck because he beat Don Morocco ass so bad he threw Don Morocco out the cage door by accident. And he got mad and brought him back in the cage. Beat him some more, then jumped off the top rope.
That's how it is. That's how it had to be.
Yeah. People don't realize I grew up with World Championship World Championship Wrestling, Mid Atlantic Wrestling, Mid South, Championship Wrestling for Florida,
Mm-hmm.
World Class Championship Wrestling, because I used to watch Von Erichs all the time.
Okay.
And AEW, which was funny. Even though it was boring as fuck, I enjoyed watching it. I actually like Nick Bockwinkel. I was using that is. It was like, because I always wondered, I was like, would Nick Bockwinkel fit in the Horseman? Because he had the look, you know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying, and the talk game. I mean, he wasn't Rick though. Let's make that clear. I'm sorry. The kids missed Rick in his heyday. That's all I'm gonna say.
Yeah.
Y'all meet Kelly Blanchard, Magnum TA. Mm. Yeah, the Midnight Express. I even go there and the Rock Road Express when they were in the heyday.
Mm-hmm.
But
No,
yeah.
I
But now,
got Rick when he was in Evolution. That's when I knew him.
oh yeah. And see what interesting was I liked Evolution because I actually liked Batista and I actually liked Randy Orton.
Mm-hmm.
Or what have you. But it's just crazy how Randy has it's like it's crazy as fuck that you live long enough that you can sit here and say, I remember watching your daddy. Cause I
Mm-hmm.
remember Bob Orton. He always had that goddamn broken wrist. He always had a
Oh,
cast. He always had a cast. I don't think he ever took that cast off.
what the hell? So he was just injured all the time, or was part of the gimmick?
No, it's part of his gimmick. Put it
Oh,
this way.
okay.
Come on, if okay, let me see here. Yeah, because you didn't see, because I know you watched it back. Piper and Rick, and Hulk Hogan when they would beat
Mm-hmm.
them, he was with Roddy Piper. He was the guy that used to wear it because you could tell Randy Orton looked like his daddy.
Yeah, he
You
does.
know, he looked just like his damn daddy. And yeah, it's just crazy. Just like I actually seen Ric Flair's son wrestle. I saw a match he did.
Mm-hmm.
Trust me on this. Reed Flair was that deal. God bless the dead. He was that deal. He was a
Mm-hmm.
beast. But look, I'm sorry to bore you people with the wrestling. I'm sorry. I had to get that out, man. Let's get to the good shit while we here, man.
What's going on?
So I got to say I'm jealous, man.
Why?
I'm jealous. You got to go toe to toe with Marie Daly. Please tell me about it.
Oh, I clapped her cheeks. for the culture. It was like, okay, so I came across her on Twitter, and really beautiful, nice body. Loved her content. Loved the vibe. And when I DM'd her, she told me that she already loved my work and stuff like that. So I was like, oh, that's gonna be fun. So I'm like, yo, let's link up in Vegas because that's where she is. I'm like, all right, cool. So I did my few days in Houston, a few days in LA. I get to Vegas. And we ended up shooting on I believe it was Friday. Yeah, Friday. We shot this past Friday. I met her. You know, she was a little coy at first. She came with Julie Ginger, and it was supposed to be a threesome thing, but she also wanted a one-on-one. So I was like, okay, we'll do both. And we ended up coming up with this concept.
Like, oh, wait, you want two scenes? Two. Okay, I got you. Let's go.
I'm like, all right, bet. And she was like, oh, so we're gonna do this out of that. I was like, listen, this is exactly how this is going to go, and you're going to love this. She's like, what's up? I'm like, all right. So me and you are going to shoot our one-on-one first. We came up with this storyline where they were me and my friend came over to kind of like hang out with Julie Ginger. And I was trying to like, you know, kick it with her. She was trying to kick it with my friend. So she came up with this scheme that she was going to steal my phone charger, have me looking for it, claim it to be lost. And she was like, oh, you can just borrow my phone charger in the back. She had Marie in the back waiting, who was her friend, who was supposed to keep me distracted by any means necessary, wink, wink, while she's out, like, trying to, like, fuck on my homie. So I get in the room. I see Marie looking sexy in this orange lingerie. I get the charger, and she just like, listen, what's the rush? Why you want to go out there? Why do you hang out? Look at me, hang out here with me. And I'm like, I'm looking at you, okay. And she just like, you know, she started giving me head, and I was like, all right, scene going. Scene was crazy. It was passionate, but it was still intense. But then I'm like, this is what we're gonna do. And we did all of this on camera. We never stopped rolling. I'm like, okay, so I'm a pop, and then I want you to wipe it, clean yourself off. We'll get the pop shot. We'll focus on where it is, which is always the titties for me, mostly. And she was like, all right, then what? I was like, wipe it off. I'm gonna try to leave, and you're gonna repeat again, where you're gonna like start giving me head again. Yeah. And she was like, okay. So she did that. We shooting. I pop. She wiped herself off. They still rolling, and I try to leave. And she was like, no, what's the rush? You've been here long enough. And she started going down on me again. And then I have Julie come into the room while she's giving me head on the bed. And she was like, supposed to do this thing where she's like talking about how my friend wasn't giving her no play. And she's horny. What's up? So she just kind of like ended up joining in. And it transitioned to a threesome almost immediately.
So I see what you did. And that's the thing I was talking about, because it was funny. The conversation that I had with a lady, Kelly Richards. The story. You gave us a story. See, and that what makes that scene hot. Because it wasn't that y'all was just fucking, it was why she was fucking you. And then when the threesome, you know what I'm saying, it's kind of like that cherry on top type of stuff. You know, period. Because something y'all can put together, y'all can do it separate or put the whole thing together to like it's an actual movie type situation. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah. That's the vibe. That's like it's. I shoot from a mini-vids perspective. I don't shoot from an OnlyFans perspective. I'm like, okay, I'm not trying to like, yeah, I can shoot multiple parts, but it needs to be connected because when I post this, it's going to be one big ass movie. Anyways, I can't speak for the other talent and stuff like that. So I want the story to be good. I want you to be, you're already going to be invested in the scene because of, you know, the talent involved. And the performances, her body, you know, the fucking and all that good stuff. But when you can add an intriguing, relatable, realistic storyline to go with it, it just makes it so much better. You're on the edge of your seat. And if you end up wanting to do one of those type situations where I want to collab with her again, you've already created this character that you can create another chapter for to get people invested and hyped for that collab again. I want people to see that scene with me and Marie and be like, I can't wait for them to shoot again. I can't wait for them to get back together. What's the story? What's the next chapter going to be? Because that was hot.
Yeah, because see, the beauty of it is working with somebody that can give you what you need as a talent. Mm-hmm. Whether it's a role play scene, intensity on camera, or what have you. Because even with me, when I was filming, that was the main thing. I always did storylines. I never. We did like I told the female, like I told chicks. I said we're not going to do a lot of just straight fuck scenes because everybody do those. I want people to remember the setup to the scene just as much as the scene. Actually, it's gonna make them remember the scene more because they like the setup. Period. Because even when I think back, like I went back and looked at like an old 1980s video, right? This is funny as shit. The actual fuck scene was 7 minutes. But because the setup, you didn't give a fuck that it was 7 minutes. And it was an anal scene. It was off of this movie called The Anal Oriental Express, which is funny. Kelly Richards was actually the Indian girl in it. And like I said, they didn't do a lot because the storytelling was so good, you didn't care. It was like you was watching an actual movie that you would see, that Hollywood. And then they get to the love making. The only difference between their love making scene and our love making scene back then was you actually saw the dick being sucked. You actually saw the pop shot. You also saw the fucking. But they did the exact same minutes that you would for an actual. You know what I'm saying? Of course, over the years, it became more about the fucking, where now we got to go 20 or 30 minutes to please everybody. But at the same token, just because of that doesn't mean you can't put a story with it. In actuality, like I said before, it makes the scene even better. It makes it brings you in, because if you tell that story at the beginning, it's going to draw you in and make you want to watch the fuck scene anyway. You might not even skip through it.
Oh, me personally, I'm not skipping. I'm not skipping the dialogue in the beginning. Personally, I don't like to watch porn that just kind of gets straight to it. I guess it depends on the model. If it's more of like an Instagram model type thing, then I'm just gonna watch her fuck the cameraman. That's just kind of the vibe. But if it's like a legitimate like porn star, I want to see some dialogue. I want to see a storyline where it turns into like, the fucking it out of nowhere. And I'm like, oh shit, when will it happen? I'm watching it like, when is it gonna go down? Shit is getting tense. And then they do the foreplay and then they get into it. And it's like, I like that more so than just kind of like, like, oh, well, turn it on to fucking immediately. I'm like, oh, okay, cool. That's my whole entire reaction. I'm just like, oh.
She's sucking the dick. Okay.
Off the rip. Okay.
Nice. And that's when you skip through. Yeah, it's like one time I saw Marley, and I love Marley, I'm a huge fan, and she was dressed as a nun. And it was a gangbang. Well, no setup. It was just her in the nun outfit getting fucked. It was no setup. It was just the guys around her, and they just started fucking. I would have loved to see her play that nun shit up, where she had them dudes standing side by side with their hands to their side. Put your pants down. Punish all you pieces of shits. You know what I'm saying? Like one of my favorite scenes I've seen recently was Kalista Luna. I hope y'all two work together. I would hope. Please look her up. Yeah, I would love to see a scene with you two.
I don't. The name don't sound familiar, but definitely.
I said it because I can imagine the wild shit y'all do. Because she did a scene where it was like an exorcism scene, and the priest was trying to exorcism by, fucking or what have you. It was bondage, the whole nine, this, that, and third. But it was just that it showed, you saw the setup of them talking and this, that, the third, and he has the Bible. He literally spanking the ass with the Bible. It was funny as fuck. Okay. I said, y'all gonna make the Christians come after y'all. No, this bitch didn't. Did this dude just spanked her with the holy book? Sacrilegious.
Oh, no. Yeah.
You're gonna burn in hell. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, but scenes like that, That's why I said that's gonna make us think. It's like it's funny as fuck. No matter whatever genre comes out, it always gonna come back to the porn star because that genre is going to drown out shit to the point that scenes like what you're doing and blush erotica and all them, they're gonna stand out because they're giving people a story. They're giving people something they can invest in emotionally. And I think that was missing in porn is you can't invest in it emotionally like you used to.
Yeah. You just gotta like hop right into it, soulless and whatever. To each their own. But for me personally, I'm just like, I don't know. I want to add something different. I want to have a little bit more longevity in this game, than just. I also want to, be able to have an identity, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
I don't want to just be some soulless male performer who's just dick. What else are you bringing to the table? You can just get that anywhere. What sets you apart from everybody else? I'm like, nah, I'm not just, dick with a nice camera and lighting. Nah, I come with substance. You're not only you're going to have some valuable bomb ass content that you're going to love, it's also going to be an experience that you're going to love. It's something that a lot of people can't watch their own content back. I want you to be able to watch your content back.
Yes. See, and that was the thing I used to do because I used to sit down and watch my stuff just one time, and I take my mind, I train my mind to be the viewer, not the producer, not the person that's in it. And I always said the test for my scenes, if that scene gets me hard, I know it's a good scene.
Yep.
Period. So, and from some of the scenes I've seen, I'm pretty sure you stay with harder when you watch yours. So,
listen. I try not to say shit because I don't want to come off like a narcissist or anything like that. But I only watch my own porn. Dead ass. I've shot so much with so many people that mainly to get off, I only watch my own shit.
Yeah. We're speaking about watching your own shit. Yeah, I saw you had the pleasure of bumping with Erika Love and Thick Lizzy. I saw that shit. I said, oh my goodness, I know you enjoyed yourself on that one.
You want to talk about a story? Listen. So we came up with this concept where excuse me, I was fucking on Lizzy for the most part. It was our first date, and Erika played her horny cougar neighbor who she would come over, she would borrow things, she would chatter to death and like never return the stuff that she borrows and just sit there and just talk about herself. So she ended up coming through talking about this young dick that was coming through and ended up borrowing Lizzy's coffee maker and just leaving with him. She's like, oh, I got this dude coming over and Lizzy's trying to get her out of the house because I'm coming through. I ended up like, showing up right after Erika left. I'm freaking on Lizzy. Lizzy go to the bathroom to change clothes. And Erika Love ended up coming back to tell because I guess her date was taken forever. She's wearing this dress. She saw me. She know I'm younger. She confirmed my age. And she just started giving me head next to the bathroom that Lizzy's in, quietly trying to not get caught. The way it's shot is beautiful. Like, it's focused. It's like literally her in the bathroom right by the door looking around while I'm sitting there like Snake in Metal Gear Solid trying not to get caught while she's eating my dick right next to me. Long story short, I ended up shooting, it follows up with a one-on-one with Erika Love. Thick Lizzy immediately came into the room. We shot a one-on-one. And then I left. Erika Love go back into the room because she was watching me and Lizzy fucking from, the shadows. They end up shooting some girl stuff, and then I joined in and it turned into a threesome. This is like over an hour long. This scene, fully edited.
That is serious. That is serious. And see that and see what's interesting is that what I like about it, like I said, the way that you shoot is that, like I said, you shoot with a purpose. You know what you're walking into. You have the vision of what you want, and you make sure to hit that vision as close as you can. You feel what I'm saying? And even to the point that the ladies that you pick is kind of like you tailor-made the scene for each of them versus it's just generic. So that what people don't realize.
That's the most important thing. And I always tell them that right before. I was like, I prefer to build a character around who you are and you play yourself versus you play somebody who's not you and they end up feeling weird because you ain't yourself. Unless it's like my cosplay thing that I did, but even that, I wanted them to play themselves. They just weren't named themselves.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Oh, I was the same way because that's why I did improv. They were like, "Well, how about?" I'm like, "No, do it just do it as you would normally do it. It's just you ain't you. You might be my boss. You might be my girl's best friend. You might be my next door neighbor. You know, period. You know." And to me, I think when you do role play, when you add them skits in there, what females don't realize, it sells you even more as a sex symbol than just doing a straight fuck scene.
Yeah. I agree. I don't know. I love it. I think I only have one more tour, which really isn't a tour. It's just DC Exotica, and then I was chilling for the rest of the year because I'm
it's Christmas time
on content.
I'm pretty sure you have because every time I look up, you got some new titties in your face. So you got some new titties in your face. I'm like, shit, dude. I'm like, but it like I told somebody, when you have the opportunity to build up your content like that is a point to it. Because even from my perspective, being retired, having so much content, I could always reintroduce it. And I still got content that I haven't even dropped yet. You know what I'm saying? Right. Now something else I want you to speak to and stuff. Hopefully. Well, actually, I'm going to have to bring you back for us to speak to that. Because I actually got to take care of. Yeah, we'll be going for an hour. I got to take care of. So look, tell everybody where they can find you, bro.
Oh man, listen. Instagram fucked me, so I got a new one. It's Finny's Playhouse, exactly how it sounds. Finny, FINNYS Playhouse. Booby University on Twitter, still going strong. BoobyUniversity.com takes you to my VIP OnlyFans. Booby U Free takes you to the free for my cheapskates. Mini vids is the Booby University. That's where I'm mainly posting and stuff, so make sure you check that out. Also for my cheapskates, you can find Booby University on Pornhub. I just posted a clip on there today. I still get paid for it, so go be cheap. Go do your thing. Go, check it out. All that stuff.
Other words, mainly, go buy shit.
Go buy shit. Twitch coming soon. I'm working on Twitch.
Oh yeah. I'm thinking about trying to do that shit, but I'm just waiting to get my webcam situation because I'm
on Sip and Play got me hip to the Elgato thing, so I can stream. That bitch was expensive, so I can stream accordingly and stuff like that. I'm using my camera that I shoot my porn with to shoot the Twitch stuff. I mean, it's still good quality and stuff. So I mean, I'm trying to get I'm trying to tap into that Instagram safe market as well because that's a lot of money.
Yeah, it's called expansion, people, because you got to expand your brand. So with that being said, life is a learning experience. With the point experience, you didn't learn anything. Smoke this over. Thank you for coming by. I can't wait to bring you back, bro.
Until next time, thanks for having me.
No.
Peace.
Black Wall Street is now online, baby. That's right. Visit the GW District. Shop the very best in men's and women's apparel and accessories, home decor, office supplies, books, pantry items, and so much more. The GW District is a retail marketplace of Black-owned products and media. We're both veteran and Black-owned, and we're bringing you the best online shopping experience with products made by small businesses. Come and experience the GW District difference today at shopgwdistrict.com. That's shopgwdistrict.com. The GW District, a retail marketplace of Black-owned products and media.
That's right. That's right.